Bom dia!
From Portugal.
You are watching Vantastic channel. We are Sara and Joni, and together we live in this pickup camper.
And this time we are at the lake enjoying life.
We are still at the same lake that we were in the last episode, and I absolutely love this lifestyle for that you can control your spendings. You don't spend any money on housing, so your running costs are fuel and groceries mostly, if your rig is working. We live on a small budget, and we did see, unfortunately, that we have been kind of overspending. So now it's our time to just kick back and relax and not really travel. It's the easiest way to save money because you don't have to buy diesel. Diesel is still one of our biggest costs in this lifestyle. We really need to be somewhere where it's really pretty views because it affects so much our well-being too. We want to see the beauty around us and beauty wherever we are parked. Portugal is quite rainy country, and I don't know if the camera captures, there is little bushes in the water, and we met a lady here who was jogging, and she told us that this lake is not usually a lake. It's just a small puddles, but now it has been the rainiest winter in Portugal. So if you watch all our Portugal episode, you might think, it seems like it's good weather there all the time and not rainy. That's not the truth. We rarely film these vlogs when it's rainy because we don't do anything. We just stare at our phones and doom scroll them. Whenever we leave the van, whether we go just for walking or grocery shopping or whatever, we clean the camper because it's such a nice thing to come inside of your lovely home that is clean. And we have a saying, we clean for the thieves. You know what time it is? It's time to make some guacamole. Every avocado is ripe at the same time. And it always happens.
Guacamole is good that you can actually freeze it, so it's good after that. So it's not same color, but it's good tasting. I don't know why, but randomly that like onions are really burning, and sometimes they are not. Like on the same season and same store, but this pouch of red onion has been burning like a hell.
They are angry onions.
We love to eat tortillas and pitas. Usually tortillas here in Western Europe, and when we are in Greece, pitas, because they are so delicious there, the bread. And now we are making guacamole for us from the scratch. And when we were in Greece, we made tzatziki. So usually we are trying always to learn some recipes, local recipes. Okay, guacamole is not the Portuguese recipe, but still some local recipes to make. It's better for us. We liked it more than going to the restaurants eating local food. So you can get local ingredients, you can study the local recipes, and then make the recipe as on your taste.
Bon appetit! One way we have cut down our food bill a little bit is to eat more porridges, so oatmeal and slice of fruits and nuts, and they keep your hunger away. So well, we only eat like a one hot meal after the porridge. Yeah. So we can skip one meal because we eat porridge. in the morning time we noticed that one of our barefoot shoe is missing and both of my flip-flops, and it's kind of annoying because they were Adidas flip-flops that are kind of expensive and they are really good flip-flops, not like €2 flip-flops.
Yeah, there's one Podenco that is roaming around this area, but we saw also marks of the fox.
Yeah,
so I think it's a fox that is taking our
shoes. So, they have a shoe fetish.
Yes, so I'm gonna take a drone and trying to find. We saw some marks of the fox on the bushes left side of that road, so let's see if we find it.
I really want my flip-flops back. Yeah, they are good shoes. And this has happened to us one time before and we never learn. But we like to keep our wet shoes outdoors because they smell inside. So now we have to pay the price. Too bad the flip-flops are like black, so they are not easy to spot in these bushes. But yeah, Joni will fly the drone and let's see if we can find them. Went for a little swim and guess what I found from the shore? One flip-flop. So fox took it so far away. We could not find this from the drone, but my eyesight is good. Now we just have to find 3 more.
Found it!
Yay, now they are united.
We went for a swim and decided that we will look for Sarah's sandals, and we found them on this peninsula, both of them. Yay! So the fox was actually running down this hill really fast and he dropped the sandal. Yeah, lucky for us, it's a clumsy fox.
Luckily the Joni's barefoot is kind of worn down and he needs to buy new ones. So, yeah. But these are so expensive and they have a butyl, they have a, what is this? Some kind of
glue.
Yeah.
So memories from the past.
Yeah, exactly.
On a sunny days we can use the computers freely, and on a sunny days we can make food on an air fryer easily. So this small air fryer, it's a 1 kilowatt air fryer, and I think it's like a 2-liter pocket, and yeah, it takes like 2% of our battery power when making like a fish. Yeah, we are making fish at the moment. It takes 2% of the battery power to make them ready. We have been quite long time here, spending time near Spanish border, and this place has been a really gorgeous place, and we are thinking or planning where we're gonna go from here. Portugal has been nice. Terrain fences, and you can drive on those gravel roads and off-road roads quite freely compared to Spain, where there's lots of fences and gates and everything is closed and everything is private property and everything. So it's been so much nicer here in Portugal. So we are pondering if we go to Spain from here, because we have to be in Sevilla in 5 weeks time. So it's 200 kilometers in 5 weeks. That's quite fast traveling for us. Or do we stay here on the Portuguese side? There is this river that goes between the Portugal and Spain. There's nice places to spend the nights. There's nice nature spots, and this area is the most unpopulated area in the whole Portugal. It's the same thing in the Spanish side, the Extremadura. What is the name?
Close enough.
Close enough. I will put it here, the right name. It's the most unpopulated area of whole Spain. So if we go to the Spanish side, even there is not that much people. We are thinking also going to the coast. It seems like there's too much houses and too much people and too much other caravans, and yeah, it's not something that we look for. So that is one thing for sure. We don't go to the coast. We stay in the inland, and the weather is it's rainy again. for the next 5 or 6 days here. Always when the rain comes, we start to ponder where we should go next. So going through the weather forecasts of the different regions and areas and thinking where to head next.
We just went to swim and put our towels in our bike rack holder. We never noticed how good that rack is. We don't want to take it out because it's so well put there. And now it serves as a drying rack. Yeah. This night is supposed to be the really cold night, maybe the last cold night in this winter. So what we are going to do is gather these sticks that are really dry, and we will put them in our wood stove and make our camper really cozy and warm inside. Yeah, we don't need much because our camper is basically a coffin, so it heats up really good. It's amazing we can heat our camper with the firewood that we just gather here, and here's a bunch of it. We just need those tiny sticks, not more, because we are not in the Nordics anymore. Sun is setting and we are ready to start burning our wood stove. Tonight is supposed to be a last very cold night, freezing temperatures even, so we are well prepared. The draft is incredible good, and we can keep the door open and zero smoke comes inside. Even our door is open. We are really impressed with this tiny little wood stove. Some people assume fireplace in a camper equals mess, but no, there is a messy people, but the wood stove itself is not a mess.
Playing WoW while wood stove is illuminating our evening and sun is setting. Feeling is just perfect.